What does the gift of time mean to us? Not only time, but genuine quality time. The gift of time let us be parents, not just caregivers. The gift of time let us understand that a short life was not a wasted life. The gift of time let us connect to our precious daughter, Sophia, despite her challenges. During our 20-week ultrasound, we found out that something was wrong. Our daughter, Sophia Noel, had a rare life-limiting diagnosis of trisomy 18. We were devastated, unsure what to do, and so scared. How could we possibly navigate this alone? It was the expertise of staff at Canuck Place who gently guided us through, and what could have been a tragedy became beautiful. Before Sophia was born, we were introduced to Canuck Place nurse practitioner Camara and counselor Deborah, and we were able to tell Camara and Deborah that we were going to get through this with faith, hope, and love, no matter how much or how little time Sophia gave us. They not only listened, but believed along with us and guided us. Meeting the Canuck Place team before we met Sophia helped us create trust for a future journey that we would be walking with them.
The most radiant and the most helpless moments in one's life will probably come from experiences with children, and it's difficult to describe what it is like to have this packed into 1 month. Canuck Place worked with us to ensure that Sophia shone into our lives as brightly as she could. Finding ways to share and remember the joy of our daughter has been a large part of healing from our loss. So Sophia, our great joy, was born on February 10th, 2022, surrounded by the support of many amazing people. Her arrival into our family was such an unbelievable achievement considering the challenge that her diagnosis presented. Her frequent activity and feisty attitude, crossing her arms and kicking the ultrasound wand in Marie's womb indicated to us that she was going to give us as much time as she could. Once she was born, she immediately went about her job of teaching us, and her requests weren't complicated. Just diaper changes, prompt feedings, warmth, and cuddles were all that she really needed. We had an extended stay in the hospital because of some complications with the birth, and I'd need hours to describe the mind-bending generosity of the staff at Victoria General Hospital, our midwife, friends, and family that helped us along in our first week with Sophia at the hospital. We love and honor and are indebted to every single person who helped us during this time.
We're so grateful to all of them, not the least of which was Canuck Place nurse practitioner Camara and the care plan that she helped us develop to support our wishes, family values, and medical decisions both before and after Sophia was born. We were in awe of Sophia's beauty, her interaction, her feistiness, when we'd previously been told by doctors during my pregnancy not to expect much from her. But she fought along with us and we followed her lead, with the invaluable knowledge of Canuck Place nurses and doctors and counselors. Camara's support was vital in hospital when we needed to have a family meeting to arrange to go home. She advocated for our family and spoke our greatest longing, perfectly summed up when she said, "Let us see Sophia at her best self." Together we made adjustments to the care plan based on how much Sophia was fighting with us so far. Taking Sophia home was a dream come true that Canuck Place made possible. We had her room all ready for her, beautiful, and knowing that the 24-hour clinical care line was available, we were not alone. Other medical supports in the community were set up by Canuck Place as well, so we didn't have to fear going home. What could have been terrifying was transformed into something beautiful yet again.
Already, there was little else we could have asked or hoped for from normal avenues of care that are given a family with a newborn, and with that respect, we had it as good as anybody could possibly expect. But with Sophia's diagnosis, it was still potentially a time of complete chaos, despair, and confusion. No doctor we saw had ever dealt with trisomy 18, and so there is always a possibility of making a catastrophically wrong decision. Do we do open heart surgery or not? Does she get a feeding tube? And what about treatment for jaundice? The normal natal trends did not apply to a child like Sophia. So how is a doctor supposed to know when to be proactive or not? And finally, how are you as a parent supposed to maximize the quality of time with your child when you are doing all the crazy newborn parent stuff with a sleep schedule appropriate for interrogating prisoners? It should be said at this point that I loved every diaper change, and I changed her first diaper, and every sleep-deprived hour looking after our little treasure. But panic is no substitute for quality time, and bad decisions are easy to make when all you have is the internet, and no one on your side has ever encountered this situation in real life before. However, we had Canuck Place on our side, and they were crucial in helping us react day to day with Sophia's changes, which amazingly were often positive, such as her eating more, gaining weight, and overcoming jaundice. They supported us by consulting with health care providers in our community, making adjustments to our care plan to meet our needs, and giving us quality time as a family together. While most doctors had never encountered a baby like Sophia, Canuck Place sees probably everyone born alive in the province, as rare as they are. And the difference of this wealth of experience was obvious to us. So when Sophia was 18 days old, we had a medical respite stay in Canuck Place in Vancouver. It was a haven where we could rest and bring our family together to build a relationship with Sophia. Staying at Canuck Place helped us from putting her through a bunch of traveling to different locations, which was one of her major dislikes. She did not like car rides or car seats at all.
It was really important to introduce Sophia to our family and friends in Vancouver. We were able to spend quality time together visiting at the hospice, knowing that Sophia was getting the best possible care with Canuck Place nurses and doctors. They listened to our worries and fears and taught us with full attention and understanding. Canuck Place nurse Sophia helped Sophia with feeding and made that more effective and found solutions to help her with her car seat, and so she didn't hate it quite so much. In any case, the car seat was not as good as the constant cuddles she had been accustomed to, and she let us know in no uncertain terms what was preferred. By this point, Sophia had become quite adept at slowly increasing the volume of her squeaks until she was cuddled again. Even so, Canuck Place nurses somehow managed to make her pram cozy enough for a nap until she heard our voices, and we disturbed the calm they had established. Yet they never discouraged this, and it was evident that their goal was always as much quality time together as possible. In addition, the recreation therapy team arranged for professional photos and memory-making items, such as her foot and hand molds, so these would be tangible reminders of the precious memories with our daughter. These mementos have become our most treasured possessions, like the footprint necklace that I wear today. Since Sophia was sensitive to the cold, they also suggested to go to the Blodell Conservatory together, a beautiful experience we had with Sophia while keeping her warm at every moment. The staff at Canuck Place, from cooks to housekeeping to counselors, were the backdrop that helped us spend quality time with our daughter and make lasting memories as a family. They seem to hear our needs, even when we don't speak them out loud. This is a rare gift that allowed us to be her parents and not just her caregivers. Canuck Place nurses even helped us give her luxurious baths, which may have been her very favorite activity. She would kick her legs so slowly and have a blissful look on her face that I will never forget. Your perspective certainly changes when you know you have so little time for these simple moments that become the most important ones of your life. And you are so thankful for each and every one that you get to soak in.
Well, Sophia was incredibly expressive and assertive, and she totally got that from her mom. We were able to respond to her requests and complaints with a great deal of confidence, and this confidence we learned with the help of Canuck Place nurses and doctors, whether it be expert-level baby care stuff to occasional medication to help her through some difficult times. We knew Sophia was happy with us. She received love from us and from her friends so well, and we saw her little personality develop quickly in response to the love she received.
When we took her home again with Camara's care plan and community referrals, we had the most beautiful, simple time, just being together as sort of days, which we were most grateful for. When we needed the support of Canuck Place nurses on the phone to help Sophia through her last moments here with us on earth, we were most grateful. Sophia passed away in our arms at home just 1 month after she was born. We wouldn't have known what to do if it wasn't for Canuck Place counselor Deborah guiding us every step of the way. When we had to walk a journey of grief and were not alone, we were most grateful. When we look at pictures and items that help us remember every detail of our sweet girl, we are most grateful. And when we learn that it is donors like you who make this all possible, we are most grateful. So what does the gift of time mean to us? Everything.
Thank you for your generosity and for allowing us to share our Sophia with all you tonight.
I am Deborah Davison, family therapist and part of the counseling team at Canuck Place, and I am privileged to stand with Sophia's parents this evening as Wes and Marie have introduced her to us all. I met them both during Marie's pregnancy with Sophia, and it is a gift to journey alongside them with their grief. At Canuck Place, we light candles often. As a team, every week in rounds, to remember a child on our program who has died. At the start of bereavement groups, to acknowledge a child's birthday or their date of death. At a counseling session, to pause and to reflect together. We light candles to acknowledge the light of these precious children and to reflect the love we have for them, and to demonstrate the wisdom we gain as we remember. And so, I invite you to join us as we light a candle this evening for Sophia, her family, for all the families of Canuck Place, and for all of us and the love in this room tonight. May it warm us and help us remember. And may we carry its light with us in our hearts to share with each other.